Right, let's go.
That won't do it all. Imbecile.
Let's see what this is.
Imbecile.
So I can pick the door or just walk in there.
One team is a tragedy, two teams is a blunder.
Nicely done.
That's one way to kind of get your workers to work harder is if you don't work hard enough, you won't get any food for a year, and then you have to survive a year on your own. And if you do manage to work in that year and survive that year, then we don't need to send you supplies again, because obviously you can supply yourself. Oh yes, they must have loved that idea.
Shush. No talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
I'd appreciate if you came to your senses. I'm in a hurry. What form are you talking about?
Sky High. My magnum opus of psychostimulants. I feel like I've already explained this to the last hallucination. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting.
Yeah.
I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
I was going to ask the same thing. What happened here? I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain Unreliable. You must be Jasper Lowe. When I figure that out, I'll tell you. Why'd I have to say Alex Hawthorne? No. I was going to ask you to say the same thing. What happened here? Okay, when I figure that out, I'll tell you.
Memory loss, huh? I envy you. The closest I've come to amnesia is getting euphoric on Sky High, which is more like memory curation than memory loss. Right, that answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
I don't think this fella's entirely in his right mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
Interesting device there. You got there. What you taking?
You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress. Clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High. Or it will be, once I perfect my formula.
You can use some inspiration, Docs. Relax. Take an inhale.
Cap, come on. This guy's got a problem.
Are you sure that's such a good idea, Captain? Seems like this fella's head's already in the clouds.
Who's-y, what's-y now? Take an inhale? Yes, yes. An excellent suggestion. Much better. My mind is clear. So are my sinuses, in fact.
I need you to tell me what's going on. I need to get inside the lab. Okay? Tell me what's going on.
Auntie Cleo instituted the Pink Slip Protocol. Fancy marketing term that translates to, we're not satisfied with the quality of your work, so we're revoking your lifetime contracts. Can you believe Auntie terminated my entire team? It's a terrible setback. For my team, I mean, not for me. Not this time. I'll continue the work on my own if need be.
Don't you care all your team died? And what do you mean this time? Why did Auntie Cleo terminate your entire team? What work would that be?
I'm, working. On the task that I was hired to perform. I'm fulfilling my contractual obligations. Auntie Cleo wants us to develop Anthracillin Plus, a new and improved version of the original Anthracillin formula. And what Auntie wants, Auntie gets. Eventually. I was making considerable progress. I can't possibly fathom why they prematurely terminated the project.
Jasper, everyone is dead. There's no use lying.
I'm not lying. I'm carefully curating the truth for you. All right, listen. Auntie needs to be patient. I'll eventually get around to developing Anthracillin Plus. My priority right now is Sky High. Once I perfect my formula, I'll be able to keep my mind functioning at peak performance without any pesky distractions. Like feelings.
You said this was the second time you lost a full research team.
Auntie had been threatening to instigate Pink Slip Protocol for months. Though I honestly didn't think they'd have the stones to do it. I was on the verge of giving Auntie the results she wanted. Well, almost on the verge. Approaching the verge. The point is, I didn't think this would happen.
I'm listening.
Before I was traded, I worked on Project Gorgon. I lost that team by attrition. Management turned the screw on my team. Forced me to fire 1 in 10 researchers. The few of us that remained were overworked and exhausted. We didn't have much of a security detail. I don't know how the Primals got loose, but my team didn't stand a chance.
Tell me what happened. I know Lawrence Goodfellow gave the order to downsize your team.
You've done your research. Yes. The unfortunately named Mr. Goodfellow decided his ego was more important than our research. We were designing a drug the likes of which Halcyon had never seen. A veritable panacea that cured lethargy and guaranteed a lifetime of productivity. I was overwhelmed, overworked, frustrated. Forced to submit unfinished samples, failing to meet impossible deadlines.
You're obviously under a lot of pressure.
I started self-medicating to enable my genius to perform at a greater capacity. To forget, to endure, to feel nothing. Project Gorgon was in its final days when the Primals attacked our lab. It wasn't long until Spacer's Choice authorized my transfer to this facility.
Human Inquiry was testing adrenotime on people. Why do you need primals in your lab?
Human Inquiry was supposed to be responsible for testing adrenotime. Under normal circumstances, the chem lab wouldn't have had to perform live tests. But creative incubation pressured my team with impossible deadlines. The prototypes we delivered to Dr. Blakesley at Human Inquiry were poor because we were rushed. I had to begin experimenting on my own. I had to perform my own tests, so I used primals. They're not the best choice for test subjects, but I was working for Spacer's Choice.
That was a seriously reckless.
Whoever reached greatness by coloring within the lines. And besides, my lines often move around on the page. My point is, I was doing my job. I was doing science.
No, you weren't.
I will continue to do so until my mind or my body expires.
You were traded to Anti-Cleo. Does that sort of thing happen often?
Not at all. Such an event is incredibly rare. Few workers understand the truth of their value to society. Me? I'm worth 5 measly lab coats.
Maybe when you're not high. Dr. Blakesley mentioned as much.
She would. No doubt she'd stuff my brain in a jar if she could. Do you know what she quoted to me one time from some rubbish Earth book? Looked me right in the eyes and said, "You are a brain, Jasper. The rest of you is a mere appendix."
Elementary, my dear Jasper.
Yes, well, whatever isn't. The key to forgetting, I suppose.
What does Anti-Cleo have you working on?
Auntie Cleo wants us to develop Anthracillin Plus, a new and improved version of the original Anthracillin formula. And what Auntie wants, Auntie gets. Eventually. I was making considerable progress. I can't possibly fathom why they prematurely terminated the project.
Okay. I'm more interested in your work in Gorgon. I need to get inside the chem lab.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Sounds familiar. Somebody's been warning me to stay off Gorgon.
Well, it wasn't me. I've been stuck in this place for ages. In any case, it's becoming obvious you're not listening to sensible warnings.
Yep.
If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
I'll take care of it.
Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
I'll be back. Ooh.
Great work.
Right, anything else I can steal? No, let's get on that stair then. Oh wow, this is a really long shaft. That's what she said, right?
Lord have mercy!
Right, I was going to put... what up? Yeah, maybe hack? Or persuade? No, I think I'll go for medical. Yeah, maybe get medical to 60. Okay, there's the thing I got to do, so I'm gonna have a look around and see if there's anything I can steal. Oh shit. What attacked me? Yeah, there was something behind me, obviously. That little fucker.
That's the last of them.
That must be what shot me. I have a lot of goddamn ammo. I get a feeling I'm supposed to go up there and do that. Boing! Yeah, I get a strong feeling I was meant to do that as part of the quest. Oh, for God's sake, stop! Cyril! Enough! Enough, dog! Don't just bark in my fucking back like that! Come here! Come here! Come here! Settle down! What's Dada got here from Gran's? That's right, there's beef burgers that Granny likes to buy you. Yes. A good doggy, so sit. Now stop barking. Holy fuck, man, that made me jump out my skin. Don't rush it, you dafty. Just eat it. Now what's this? Oh, that can disable the turrets. I wonder if it'll affect the outcome. Like, he was going to complete his work, but because I shot the turrets, he's not going to be able to do it because someone comes along and kills him. That would be funny. Boom! Kick that fucking down. Will you just go in the direction I am asking you to go? Right, so there's obviously a wall there too. Nope, okay. I was just bouncing off of nothing then, apparently.
I'd have just broken it.
Whatever works, he'll sell whatever works. As long as I get the loot, I'm not too worried about the method. Wait, did I take that one?
Nicely done.
Right, now I've explored. Ah, so I'm not supposed to do that.
Another Halcyon problem. Another massive fuck-off machine to solve.
Now, if he's waiting down there for a gun for us to come back, I swear to fuck, we're just blasting him, alright? Okay? Yeah, if he's standing down there for a gun, someone's gonna get shot, and it won't be us.
Facilities back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
It's done. Now get me inside the chem lab.
You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
You know, I need to help with security in chem lab. You know the place better than anyone.
Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses. I don't like the idea of going back to that place, to that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place.
Jasper, let me worry about Gorgon. Help me could help you move on.
I suppose you've got a point. Or something resembling a point. I'm emotionally addled right now, and I'm allowing my sentiments to get the better of me. Here, my personal security keycard. There's a hallway near the processing room. It leads to a security terminal. Use this keycard to unlock the hallway and disable security.
What's that draft message on your office terminal all about?
Did you snoop through my things? And just admit it to me. You do have gall, I'll give you that. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Okay. Could I go and fill out the name and the address field and just send it? Is currently what I'm thinking. I can send the message. Okay. So what's the current objective? I have to get back to the ship. Bollocks. The game at some point is just going to say you broke the legs too many times. You know it, right?
Sanitation and
Boing. What's that to us?
It's nothing personal, I swear.
Moonman says, fuck you. Right, we saved those people and never killed them. What is my fucking chaos rating now? I went to great lengths to save those people, and then I walked back up and killed them. Is she on my ship somewhere? Perhaps in my bed? No. Do 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 do. Oh, it's a medallions. Oh. Crap. Slept. I slept in the Ilka's bed. Oh, hello, Ellie.
Careful where you step, Captain. Mioka spilled a full bottle of purpleberry wine on the floor, and again neglected to clean it up.
Oh, there she is.
Your ship's real nice. I do hope the name's ironic, though.
Yep. Don't you need to worry about that.
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right. Some culprit, who shall not be named, spilled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console.
Right, back to Gorgon. I think it's her mum though.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Yeah, Olivia Ambrose herself. Is the one who's sending these messages to me saying, stay back. Don't come near. You won't like what you find. Oh, we never talked to this guy because he had some dialogue. Oh, hang on. I got a lot of shit. Yeah, he had some dialogue and we never spoke to him.
Hey again, stranger. What can I get you?
I think that alarm isn't urgent.
Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. It's got something to do with that scrapped Spacer's Choice project from way back. Damn alarm's been hollering at us for 5 years if it's been a day. You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion.
Should I turn it off?
I won't stop you if you want to have a go at it. But so you know, it's gonna take more than giving that control terminal a good old-fashioned pummeling. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw a man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball.
What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
Only that Spacer's Choice shut it down in a big hurry. From what I heard, some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well.
Unique place, this Gorgon?
You ain't wrong, that's for sure. But the place has its charm. You gotta admit. I take it the Marauders haven't bothered you much then? Or the Mance? Or Charles from accounting?
Mance, no. Marauders, no. Charles definitely no, seeing as he's dead.
You're kidding. Really? He's dead? As in... dead dead?
Yes, he won't cause any trouble anymore.
Wow. Well, that's good. It's not like I'll miss the guy, but you have to admit, he was, you know, striking. Real original. Gorgon's gonna be a little less interesting without him. That's all. All sorts of salvage and...
Right, okay, so... I should have kept that. Employee benefits. Buyback. That one. There we go. Okay, headshot, weak spot damage extra. Okay. Not going to be using that anytime soon. I'll put that away in the ship. Do. We'll keep that. We'll keep some of that. Right, okay. We've got 90 grand on hand, so it doesn't really matter. So that's what that was. That was his labs down there. And okay, so that was up there. So we've already got access to that, so we're going to go over there first.
Everybody okay? Great.
Like the Pepper Roger just turns around and is like, what the fuck's shooting me? There was just a fucking hailstorm of bullets coming towards me. Pepper Roger. Anyway, that's the time for an episode there. Anyway, so we'll end it up. Tactical shotgun free. Nice.